to the Spicy Booknook, where we discuss all of our favorite and not so favorite dark and dirty book series. We're your hosts, Aj.
And Tay. So without further ado, let's get into it.
Today we will be reviewing His Majesty by Shon. Please be aware that there will be spoilers and explicit content for mature audiences only. The triggers for this book are just erotica.
Alrighty. What'd you rate this one?
I give it a 5. It was a short little
Uh,
novella, but it was a 5. What about you?
this was definitely a 5. I ate this book up. Okay, I was like, as soon as I started it, I was like, let me see what this book is about. As soon as I started it, I was like, yeah, I'm about to fly through this day. Because it's a novella anyway, I was like, I'm about to, yeah.
Yeah, it got about 20 minutes of reading from me, and I was done. I was like, this is great.
Yeah, I thought it was so good. It was good. I liked
For
it.
for a short novella to have like the spice and the story and like all be developed, I had to give this one a 5.
It was really, yeah, it really was good. So pretty much we have our character Majesty, and she going on a little date or whatever, and then her and come and snatch her ass about the date, and is on some clearly like, what the fuck are you trying to do over here type shit. And the story pretty much is just like, she wants to be with him and he wants to be with her, but she's not getting what she wants out of the relationship, and so she's just pretty much okay with leaving. Like, she doesn't want to, but she's like, if you're not willing to give me what I need, then like, we're not gonna be able to be together. Him, on the other hand, he's like, I love you and you love me, so we just need to be together type shit. Like, he's on some like, you ain't about to be with nobody else type
He
shit.
was toxic. He gave toxic man all day. Like his ass was so toxic.
But I felt her, like, she didn't even want just like, not even just romance, but she wanted more of like his time.
Which
Like,
was cute because like most girls are like, give me the money, take me on dates, buy me things. And she was like, no, like you can do all of that stuff if that's what you want to do, pay bills, whatever. But what I really want from you is to spend time with you.
yeah, and so and she also wanted to go on dates, which I'm like, that's not, I don't think that's a crazy request.
Not
And
in a relationship.
right, and he was just trying to be like, oh, like, I'm not that type of dude to do blah blah. And so she's like, that's fine. I'm gonna go find that type of dude that's gonna do that for me. Like, what are
I'm
you
proud
talking?
of her. I loved her. I loved her character. She put her foot down and she stood on business. Okay.
Yes, I would say, like, I love that she was very much like, even though she did love him, she still was very clear with her feelings. Like, she was very much like, I've accepted the fact that you're not able to provide this for me, which is what I need. And so, like, I'm sorry, I'm gonna just have to go get it elsewhere.
Yeah,
And
but he was not having it.
and the toxic king he wasn't trying to hear that shit. Like, and this would be crazy because it's like, you want me to be in a relationship with you even though I'm not getting what I want? That's crazy.
That's
Like,
insane. Is it
that
not insane?
is that not crazy? Like, you want your partner to be with you even if they're not fully happy and not fully enjoying the relationship and getting everything they need out of it? You're crazy. Like, that's sad. You just want her to be with you and be sad? For
He
what?
he really did not give a damn. And so
All
like
because the sex good? Like, chill out. That's crazy.
I mean, yeah, he was definitely just like a hornball who was like, I'm just gonna pay all your bills, and that's enough. That is enough. I don't need to take you out on dates or take you anywhere or spend time with you. I just do nice stuff for you. And like I get it, but like at the same time, it's like that's not a relationship. That's not what we're looking for. We want somebody that we can spend time with and go out on dates with. And so she wasn't asking for a lot at all. Like she was asking for the norm. And he was just like, that ain't me, baby.
And so it was like, okay, that ain't you. So
So I'm gonna leave.
I'm gonna go find who it is. Like, Not you trying to snatch me up off a date.
And he did. Girl, he was ruthless. Like, how are you? It reminded me of, remember, what movie is that? Daddy's Little Girls, where he's on a date, old dude's on the date with like Gabrielle Union, and then his baby mama pull up in like the van, and the kid's like, "Get away from my daddy, you tramp." That's what it gave. Like, he was like, he came and snatched up his damn woman, just like she went and snatched up her man from Gabrielle Union. Like,
what the hell are you doing over here? Trying to call yourself going on a date with somebody. The
like
hell?
you got a family at home.
Literally. And I'm like, sir, that's crazy. She literally broke up with you. This woman is single. She broke up with you. You are not her man. You are not her man. Like,
And y'all been broke up for like 6 months. Like, the fact that
yeah,
she was like,
that was what was crazy to me is I'm like, this was not even like, oh, we've been broke up for a week. Let me go on a date type shit. They have been broke up for months. Like, sir, so what? Every single date I'm gonna go on, you're just gonna ruin the date because you want to be with me, but you don't want to give me what the fuck that I want. Like,
and he was like, yeah,
and,
exactly that.
he's like, exactly the hell.
Um, he definitely gave me toxic, but he was, I don't know, like, you could tell, like, he did love her. He just didn't know how to love, or he needed to learn how to love. But at the same time, it was like, boy, you have to get it together.
Yeah, like it was very much you could yeah, like I agree with you. Like you could tell that yeah, he loved her. But it's kind of like the equivalent of, like men when they be like, "Oh, I'm just not romantic." Like that was the vibe it was
Get
giving.
the fuck out my face.
It was like you want these things, but I'm just not romantic. Like, huh?
He was a mess, because like, he was
Like,
like, we didn't even break up. He was like, you said what you said, and then you left, and I never agreed to you leaving me. Like, that wasn't the relationship agreement. Like, I love you.
and it's like, sir, I have a choice.
Yes, that's not what that means. If I walk out of your life, that means I chose to walk out your life, and you
Yeah.
didn't choose to keep me.
Yeah, he really was like, huh? Like, what do you mean? You chose, I didn't do that. Like, sir, if I'm telling you I don't want to be with you and I'm leaving, then that's what it is. Like, I'm leaving. Like, there's nothing more for you to say. Like, I'm asking you for this, and you're telling me, okay, well, I'm just not that type of dude. Okay, cool, that's fine. I'm not gonna pressure you to be something you're not. So I'm just gonna leave. Like, but then towards the end, he started to realize
Mm-hmm.
that that like on the scale of things, it's just like, is it really costing you that much to take her on a date? It's not. Like, is it really costing you that much to spend time with her? It's not.
I really thought it was cute how it ended off, where he was actually listening to her during their relationship, because all the things that she told him, like, I wanted to do that, I wanted to do this, I want to do that with you, he ended up doing for her. And I was like, that's cute.
And yeah, and like set up pretty much a bunch of fucking dates. Like,
I think she had like 10 envelopes worth of like
yeah,
shit that they were supposed to do.
worth of dates. And so that made me so happy because I'm like, okay, now he realizes, like, okay, fuck, if I don't get my shit together, like, I'm about to lose this girl. And so he's like you said, that showed that it's like he was attentively listening to her and like knows, her stuff that she wants to do and places she wants to go. And so I'm like, sir, why it always gotta take for the woman to leave for the men to be like, oh my God, no, let me get my shit together. Like, I've heard this woman been telling you for months and months and months and months, spend time with me, take me on dates, and you're just like, oh, I'm not that type of dude. And then she leaves, and then you're like, oh shit, like,
Let me get her some dates.
like, I was very glad that Majesty was super like strong-willed and she wasn't about to be complacent. Like, just because she loved him, she made it very clear, like, I love you, but like, I'm not about to be complacent just because you're not willing to give me what I want.
Yeah.
I love like her character was like grade A character. Like, obviously, she was a little weak when it came to the sex.
Man,
Like,
he was fucking her eyelashes off, girl. Like,
like
Uh,
So, obviously there was a little bit of lapse of judgment. She was a little weak, but other than that, for the most part, she was a strong character. Like, she very much was like, no, I'm not gonna waver on what I want because you're not trying to be that kind of person. Like, this is the type of person I want, and this is the type of person I want to be with. So if that's not you, then she just pretty much accepted it. Like, that's fine. I will just go find who that is. And he was like, oh, hell no. You ain't about to be out here. You ain't about to be out here going on dates with other men. He was over it.
Like, absolutely. It was just a hot fucking mess. But I mean, I like that they ended up together and like figured it out. Like it finally clicked for him, you know?
Huh. I agree. Like, I was like, sir, you better get the fuck together. Like, he was pissing me off.
Girl, did you have any favorite sex scenes?
I don't know if I even see. Did you? I don't think I even saved any.
Pretty much all of like chapter 8, girl, because he was talking to her so nasty. He was like, touch on your pussy and make yourself come. I want to see you dripping. And then he was like, when you come for me, I'll think about letting you have this dick. And I was like, okay. And then he had said something like, I want to say he said like all fours. Like he didn't even say nothing else. He was like all fours. And she got on all fours for my man. Like that's what she was supposed to do. He
Yeah, his character was definitely giving big dick energy.
Yeah, he definitely had the big dick energy and I enjoyed it. I would highly recommend this book to other people.
Definitely. Especially if you're just looking for something like, you just want something short and spicy. This was a good one because that's why I'm like, I didn't even bookmark anything on this book because I just read it so damn fast. Like,
It was super quick. I was
it's
like, I'm
super.
trying to get better about bookmarking shit.
I know, and I need to, but so, when you be just in the book, like you're
When it's
literally,
too good, it's hard.
yeah, and that's how I felt reading this one. Like, I felt like I was just in it, and then I got to the end, and I was like, damn, I didn't highlight nothing, I didn't bookmark nothing, I just flew through the damn book. But it was a really good one.
I
So
agree.
yes, I'm like, if you are looking for a short little spicy novella, this is definitely the one. The characters are great. We have a strong female character, you know, finally someone who puts her foot down
Period.
and knows what she deserves. And so that alone was enough for me.
Yes, this is a good little spicy novella that I think everybody should read if you want some spice, honestly. So,
And it's a series. So the next book in the series is Midnight, which I think I've only read like 2 pages of, but I plan on finishing that one as well. So stay tuned. Maybe we'll do an episode on that one
yeah,
because why not? The first one was so good that I'm sure this one will be equally as good.
I'm excited for it.
All right, with besties, thanks for joining us. And this was just a short episode. The book was very short. So
Yeah.
join us next week, like always.
All right, guys. Bye.
Bye.
And it goes a little something like